Cathy. Welcome to my channel. I talk about beauty, fashion, luxury, lifestyle. So right now it's winter in most of the northern hemisphere, and today I'm going to be talking about my winter essential shoes. You know, there's so many choices, but I'm just going to tell you what my essentials are. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so my number one essential is an ankle boot. What I consider really a classic pair of ankle boots, but depending on your style, it can be more boho. This is like my number one shoe that I wear throughout the winter, even fall, sometimes even into the spring in different colors. I actually own three pairs of these actual boots. I also have a red pair and I have a snakeskin pair. I was actually gonna buy another more boho style because I wanted a little bit more variety. I feel, I also want a white pair, but just in a different style. The three I have are very classic. Sometimes I feel like it does limit my personality. That being said, an ankle boot for me is my number one shoe. Like when I went to the office, I feel like I wore an ankle boot almost every day of the winter. There's definitely days where I live in Chicago, it snows, and so I will wear a snow boot. But if once I get into the office, I'll take my snow boot off and I'll put an ankle boot. And I feel like ankle boots go with basically everything I've worn. I wear them with dresses, pants, the whole gamut. I wear different colors, different styles. So for me, this is my number one essential. All right, so my next winter essential is a chunky shoe or a combat boot. I actually just purchased these probably about 3 months ago, and they've been really, really essential. Like I said, I live somewhere where it snows and it's perfect. Like it gives me grip. I often wear like Sorel winter boots, but this has been a really great option for days where I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't want to wear my traditional ankle boot. I want to wear something that's cute that goes with my outfit. When I wear my winter boots, it's just like I'm shoveling snow or just running errands. But if I actually want to look cute and wear a boot that doesn't get super dirty, has traction, I will wear a chunky boot like this. And this is my second winter essential. So my next winter essential is a calf high boot. I'm usually a black boot person, but for this style, I really have been loving this neutral brown pair. I wear them with a lot of things that I sometimes wear it with pants, but this is definitely for me a good option for a skirt. They are suede, so they're not always the best option for days that snow, but in terms of wearing them under skirts or dresses, I think that they're actually a really, really good option. They keep your legs warm. They give you a little bit of texture, depth. That's why I love them. These are a little bit slouchy. You can sometimes get the ones that are really straight. I like the slouchy ones because I feel like, sometimes if I do want to wear a pant, I can tuck them in. But these for me are my number 3 winter essential. So my fourth winter essential is a white sneaker. Full disclosure, when there's a lot of snow on the ground, these aren't the best shoes. But oftentimes there's no snow on the ground, it's just cold. Sometimes I need a lighter shoe, and these have been really, really helpful. I've worn them a couple times, especially with sweats. I bought a bunch of sweats that are lighter color, and some days I just want to go to the store, so I'll throw these on with a jacket and just run out the house. And it's been really a lifesaver. Actually, I wear these in the summer, so I was thinking they would just be a summer shoe, but now I've been able to wear them in the winter on days where it's more mild. I will not wear these with a dress. Where in the summer I would, but these have become a winter essential for me. So my fifth winter essential is actually a high top sneaker. Many days I'm wearing just like a snow boot, but there are some days where I just want something that has some traction and it's cute and keeps me warm, but is not a snow boot. So I will pick up a sneaker. I either have these or I also have a pair of Air Jordan 1s that I really love that I'll wear outside. So I love it because, they're high enough where, because it's a high top sneaker, it's gonna protect my ankle. On days where the white sneaker, my ankle shows and it's very cold, it's not gonna work out. But on most days where it's kind of chilly, I want to protect my ankles, I want some traction, but I also want to be cute, stylish, I will wear a high top sneaker. I usually often wear it with casual items. Sometimes I will wear it with maybe a long dress, but for the most part, I will wear this with something very casual and throw a jacket on and just go out the door. So this is my fifth winter shoe essential. Now that I've talked about my 5 winter shoe essentials, I want to talk about possible additions. I feel like these are good categories. As I wear clothes, I'm starting to realize there are certain things that I need or that I've had in the past that I want to bring back. The first thing I want to bring back is an over-the-knee boot. I had a pair up until last year and they got damaged. The heel got damaged, and last winter I wore the heck out of them. I took a lot of pictures, and in taking pictures I got some damage, and it was a wrap. They had really seen better days, and so it was time for me to let them go. I'm I'm really in the market for a new pair. I wanted the Tamara Mellon Icon. It's more of a on the knee, slightly over the knee boot. I think it would really fit my needs, because sometimes when I do wear like the calf length boots I have, I feel like they're right under my knee, and I would like something that's at my knee or slightly over my knee or even up my thigh. So I think that would be perfect. That's the number one addition on my list. The next addition on my list would be a loafer. Now hear me out. Like, we're not talking about your traditional penny loafers, right? So everybody's been wearing loafers. I've been seeing like this really cute Prada pair, and just a lot of, you know, high-end brands are making pairs, and Zara and other brands are making really good dupes. And so it's kind of gotten me interested in saying, okay, let me try a loafer just as a variety for days where I want something that's a little bit more classic. Maybe it might be a day where I would actually wear an ankle boot, but that day I'm just like, my feet aren't up to it, or it's kind of slippery, and I'll just put on a loafer. I haven't purchased one, but I've been seeing them, and I'd like really to try them out because I feel like it may go with my style. That's the next potential addition to my winter shoe essential. So the next possible addition would be just an Oxford. A lot of the Oxfords that I've been seeing, I know Prada makes a pair. It looks essentially like this boot, but you know, this combat boot with the top cut off. And so there is a part of me that's like, you know, do I really need an Oxford if I have these? Because when I have on pants, they're more than likely, especially if they're like a jean or something that goes over this, it's gonna look the same. Or if I wear these with sweats, I could put them over and it'd give me the same look. I feel like that's been one of the things that I've been hearing from people who have both an Oxford and like a combat boot that are similar, is that they reach for one and maybe not another. So that's the only thing that's keeping me from buying an Oxford. I like the chunky sole. I do like the fact that, you know, they're not as high up, but also since I do live somewhere where it's cold, my ankles probably do need to be protected. It's something that I'm actually really considering. So the last item that I'm thinking of adding to my winter essential list is a ballet flat. Now, if I go back to the office, there have been days where I'm just like, oh, I would just love to wear a nice flat with maybe a tight. You know, I've seen like the Valentino Rock Stud. I feel like those are really the only ones that I would personally like. A friend was telling me, you are not a ballet flat person. And truthfully, I'm not. But there are times where I'm just like, you know, I would love a shoe that I can just kind of throw on that's not a boot, not a sneaker, that's just like a, you know, just a slide-in shoe. And so during the winter, and I feel like I could transition them to other times of the year. If I ever do go back to an office, it's a great addition. I'm not 100% sold on the fact that I would reach for them, but I feel like for a lot of people, it actually probably would work for them. But for me, it's something that I'm still contemplating. That's my last item. So those are my winter shoe essentials. Make sure you leave me a comment if there's a category of shoe that you think I missed or something that I should add. Well, and I hope you actually liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you turn on the notifications so you're alerted every time I upload. Talk to you later. Bye.